Hi, Chris Meaden here. Just walking down the Pantiles at the moment. It's a fresh afternoon. It's quite misty actually. Low cloud. I just really wanted to just touch base about having being in relationships. All too often, a big part of the trauma of people's lives is associated to being stuck in a relationship that is loveless, where you're just existing and not feeling loved, not feeling that your well-being is really being taken care of. It's all too often we can get wrapped up in the financial trappings of material goods and wealth, working ridiculous hours to attain some new material object, house or whatever, and consequently relationships begin to get neglected, and often the female tends to be the person who bears that brunt, bringing up the kids at home, doing all the things, keeping the household in check, organising the kids, ensuring all those things are done to efficient running of a household, and the male is out working ridiculous hours and just trying to attain whatever financial reward for well-being of the family, but forgetting the most important thing is that when you enter in a relationship, it's about relating in a relationship to share your lives, to have experiences, and all too often that just gets lost, and we overstretch ourselves financially and find us stuck in a situation where too many hours have been worked, and that attention to that relationship which you first started out with just deteriorates, and often addictions come into play: alcohol, drugs, emotional eating, to soothe the pain, the suffering. And all too often when I'm working with clients, it's all about recognising that behaviour and what's happening in their lives. And we have influence over our partners, but ultimately they'll do what they want to do, and it's about keeping in alignment each other's values and beliefs to live a life where you're both getting mutual gratification, because attainment of wealth and a house and all those things and the fancy holidays doesn't provide happiness. All too often I see people who have significant wealth and they are sad, they are have all those fancy holidays or the fancy motors and the houses and places abroad, yet they don't have the most basic things of feeling a connection with their loved one, because it's been taken over by the acquisition of material wealth. And when you think about happiness, it's all about the best times are when you have happiness with your kids. It's about spending quality time, those special moments in life. It's not about driving the latest flashy car or living in a big house. Yeah, it's about recognising so that emotional connection. In sessions I work with clients about really reconnecting with a person that they love, so that they can reconnect and rekindle that relationship, and removing all the negative associations around that person, that individual, so that they can give themselves the best chance to recover from whatever that trauma is in that relationship. So you just think about how much time and effort you put into what you are looking at in your work and you're achieving, and just recognise, well, are you pushing the people you're doing this for, your loved ones, away just in the very act of trying to achieve that, and whether or not you're out of balance, out of kilter. So anyway, it's pretty busy down here now, so I'm going to go for now, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye bye for now.